Hello everyone and welcome to the table. So today we are checking out a particularly unique specimen of knife. So this one comes to us from Asher Knives, but it's not just any Asher knife. This is the Asher Nomad. And what makes this one very cool and worth talking about today in 2026 is that this is a factory second. This is a Blem. And so if you're not aware of what a factory second means, it essentially means there is some small part of this knife that did not meet the strict quality control that Asher Knives wishes to produce, and for that reason, it's sold at a great discount. So to give you an example, the Asher Nomad here, this one normally retails at about $115, and so the price point reflects that. The blade steel, the build quality, the OEM for this model is Kunwu Knives, to give you an idea of the quality of this knife. So everything very high quality, but there's something small that's wrong with it. And so rather than sell it at full retail, Asher Knives tends to save these up and sell them in lots at a very short sale, and they sell through very quickly. And so for $60, I was able to pick up this Blem, this factory second of the Asher Knives Nomad. And so we're going to check it out and determine what makes this a factory second. But we're also going to compare it to some other factory second knives that I have, because every company approaches this problem a little differently, a little uniquely. And so we'll talk about that too. But let's go ahead and check out this knife, because if you're able to get on their mailing list and be first in line to pick up some of these Blems, they can be excellent deals, because again, most of the time, these are 99.9% perfect knives, straight out of the box, straight out of the package. And I think most laymen, you hand them this pocket knife, it's going to feel like a brand new knife. There's going to be nothing wrong with it. It is fully functional, no issues at all. So let's take a look at this example. Before we do anything, we'll look at the specs, because of course, what kind of knife is the Nomad if you're not familiar with it? First off, our blade length right here, we're coming in at a sharpened edge of about 3 1/8 inches long, with an overall length of about a little over 7.5 inches in length. So it's a nice full-size everyday carry pocket knife. In terms of weight, so I think we're a little over 3 ounces here, because we got full steel liners and G10 handles. So yeah, 3.45 ounces there. So it's very reasonable to carry. And all of the great design features on this knife, they're here, because we have that crossbar lock action. We have a deep carry reversible pocket clip with the wire clip, all blacked out. Very, very nice to look at. The handle shape is just classic. Very bug out-esque, I would say, in terms of the shape of the handle and the blade and the carry profile. The smooth G10 feels great in hand. We have a full backspacer here, as well as accommodation for a lanyard. So in terms of design language, design quality, it's a hit. It's a knockout hit. The blade itself is also, for the $60 price point, going to be crazy value here, because even at 115, it's a solid value. But looking at the lasering on there, I don't know if the camera will pick that up. It's actually very lightly lasered on here under the thumb stud right there. But this is going to be an S35 VN. So I know the camera may have a hard time picking that up with the lighting in here. Side right here, we can see the Asher Knives logo on there as well, but it all very subdued design. So we're getting a super steel, a great native action straight out of the box. And so for Asher Knives, what makes this a Blem? So just looking through their own description on their own website, they say there can be issues with the fit and finish, the grind. So checking out the grind on the blade, look at the evenness of the edge. For this particular model, I'm not seeing any problems whatsoever. The actual edge looks perfect, and just with some testing cuts, the edge itself is very sharp. There's no gaps, chipping, any issues on that end. The handles themselves are also flawless here. There are no markings straight out of the package, so it's all very nice and clean. The detent for this one also impresses, because it is, again, that Axis style lock, crossbar lock, and we can see the detent holds the blade right in the handle, no problem. And now with any crossbar action, you can always flick it open like that, but that's not a flaw of the knife. That's just how crossbar locks work, especially when they're running on bearings and have a very smooth, fidgetable action. And so this feels incredibly solid with no blade play at all. So those don't seem to be Blems. If I had to guess, There was a mention that there could be scratches on the blade, and with a stonewash blade, you're almost not going to see it. So if you look on this side of the blade, I don't think the camera is going to even pick it up. There's one very light scratch going from down here upward. See if you can kind of tell if it's there. There's maybe something, but honestly, 5 minutes of use and your pocket knife is going to have that much wear anyway. And so that's what universally impresses me when it comes to buying factory seconds, blems, so to speak, is that knife manufacturers are generally very honest with you and they sell great products regardless. So if you want a knife, whether it's for your collection or whether it's meant to be a user and you're going to beat the heck out of it, blems are a great option for you in those cases because this is a perfect knife out of the box. And in fact, they actually included a full retail box. So it's just a basic, simple magnetic little case here. But most companies that do sell factory seconds usually don't always include the box because what happens is someone might spend $60 on this blem and then try and flip it on eBay or whatever, or Reddit or somewhere, and charge you full price for it, right? And try and make a profit off of their loss. And so that's dishonest. So it's something you want to keep an eye out for. But people are always going to be trying and pulling the wool over your eyes, so to speak. So without any markings to indicate that this is a blem, you're trusting the manufacturer. And the only downside is if I break this knife tomorrow, there's no warranty service. So keep that in mind when you buy a factory second. It does not include the legendary warranty service that may or may not be included with a factory knife that's full first quality. So those are really the only downsides. But for, again, 99% of us out there, great value, great deal. But how do other manufacturers handle this, right? And so like I was saying, let's take a quick look at Spyderco first, because Spyderco is very well known. Every year they do their big factory second sale. And so I have an example of one of those here on the table. So this is their Spyderco what is this, the Manix 2, I believe. And so what Spyderco does for every knife to ensure that as a consumer, your knife is a second. So if you look right up here near the jimping, they actually do notch out a little piece of metal right where I'm pointing right there. You can see that shiny piece notched out. And so at an immediate glance, any Spyderco consumer, person in the know, can instantly just check out the blade and know, yep, this knife was a factory second. It is not worth the full value of a retail pocket knife because Spyderco will not take this in for warranty work because it was sold as a factory second. So I think it's very smart to have some kind of a marking because with larger companies like Spyderco, Kershaw, Benchmade, whatever, I'm sure they get a lot of warranty work and they don't want to be doing warranty work on knives that shouldn't be out there in the first place, right? And maybe with a smaller company like Asher Knives, they have their own process, I'm sure, to validate these things. But there's always nice to be a policy and process. And so Spyderco does that little notch on the blade. Kershaw does something similar because they're also really well known for selling factory seconds at their factory sale every year. And so on Kershaw's, we're going to see something kind of like this right here. So if you look on the blade over the markings of the model number, you're going to notice those X's stamped on the blade. And so whenever you see the X's, you know that this particular knife, regardless of how great it works, perfect in hand, there was something wrong with it and it was sold at great reduced discount as a factory second. So no warranty applies. And so if you really just want the knife as a user, great value option, but again, it's not going to include that factory box, nor will it include your lifetime warranty as well. Blems seconds, whatever you want to call them, are just an awesome value. So I appreciate when somewhere like Asher Knives takes your $115 knife and literally gives it away to you for 60 bucks. And you're still getting that S35 VN blade steel, that Kunwu OEM build quality, which of course is just incredible in hand, right? So that's just something really to look out for. So I really recommend get on their wait list, on their email list, and they'll shoot those out when these sales happen because they do have quite a few knives on their website. So at some point they're going to have seconds available. So if you're one of the first ones to get in there and make that purchase, you can take full advantage and get a great value knife for an awesome price that you're not going to find anywhere in the retail world. So tell me your thoughts. What do you think about these factory seconds? Good value or waste of money? I mean, I know the answer to that already, so you tell me what you think. I hope you all have a nice day out there, and I will see you later.